This is my favourite place, this is. I come here for some time alone. Away from the missus. Don't get me wrong, I love Deborah, I do. But sometimes a man needs to be a man, and not dressed up like a woman. Yep, here it is. I was sitting around here, just taking in the fresh old Norfolk air, just minding me own, when upon yonder I spot 3 green lights right up there in the sky. I had my eye on the beautiful little chaffinch, but that could wait. Aim my binoculars at these lights, and I could just make out 2 figures being pulled up towards these green lights. One of them looked like it had mist or steam coming out of its head. They were quickly followed by another who was holding some sort of container or jar. Next thing I knew, I was laying face down in that there field over there, pants round my ankles, and a strange drawing in my notebook. At first I thought it might be traffic lights. That would be silly. Traffic lights don't go up that high. Dog.
Well, I've just dropped off 2 semi-skimmed and a red top for Miss Green. It's Ms. Green now, since old Gerald got steamed down by the milk float. It's not poor Kevin's fault. As I said, they shouldn't let a work experienced lad out on a float on his first morning in. Poor lad's got a drink problem now, though.
Alcohol?
Well, yes and no. Yes, because he started drinking a lot after the accident. And then someone said drinking a pint of milk before you go out lines your stomach. Up to 17 bottles a day now. It's ironic, really. Anyways, I digest. It was just getting late as I do an evening round some days here too. About 5:30, I holds up an empty and in its reflection I saw 3 little green lights hovering in the sky. First I thought it was traffic lights, but traffic lights don't go up that high. Anyways, I turned around and I saw 2 objects in the sky that looked like people floating towards these lights very slowly. One of them looked like it had smoke coming from the top of it. The next thing I knew, I was in the cab of my float, half a bottle of green top in one hand, milk round my mouth, and 3 hours had passed.
Well, me and Cassandra on our way home from work, we were all excited because we were going down to Sonic Bar, you know, down Welsh Roads. And you're going to meet your Steve there, weren't you?
Oh yeah, Sharon don't really like Steve, do you?
No, I don't, and I'll tell you why. A couple of weeks ago, I was at Sonic Bar, you know, down Welsh Roads, and you went on holidays, weren't you, at Bunnings?
Oh my god, it's well good, you should so go.
I'm gonna go, anyway. I was in Sonic Bar and I really needed to go for a wheeze. So I was trying to find the little ladies' room. Steve was there and he tried to grab my buttocks. But I said no because he's like well rank. Sorry, no offence.
That's right.
Anyway.
Anyways, we was on our way home, yeah, and I looked up in the sky and I saw these 3 green lights and I was like, well, at first I thought it would probably be just traffic lights.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, no, because traffic lights don't go up that high.
I don't.
Well, then I thought, well, it's probably just a plane, innit? But, and I was like, well, no, because the airplane station's over there and the lights was like over there. What?
Anyway, the next thing we know, the whole sky goes black, like the windows in the back seats of your Steve Saxo, so people can't see you going at it like...
Oi.
Sorry, anyway, next thing we
Next
know...
thing, we're back here sitting in the staff room, right? And Sharon looks at her watch, and 3 hours have gone by.
She's still got a fag on.
Well, I was halfway through Imagine by John Lennon when I saw the lights. I looked up, and next thing I know, that's 3 hours later. I'm in Costa Coffee, with a fresh mug of coffee in one hand, and someone had combed my beard for me. I've had some blackouts in my time, I can tell you. I woke up in some strange places. That's the most normal place I've been in years. And it scares the shit out of me. And now every time I get to the mid-late of Imagine, I saw myself.
My name's Detective Ramsey. I am the current work experience and spokesperson for the NSID, which is the Norfolk Special Investigation Department in Norfolk. On the 23rd of May 2010, we began receiving a large number of reports of strange lights over our city in Norfolk and indeed most of East Anglia. We therefore carried out a thorough and extensive research and investigation into this phenomenon and come to the conclusion that it was in fact a test flight by Sir Richard Branson on one of his air expeditions, adventure, record-breaking quest. Yeah. Huh? Well, I've just been informed that I'd in fact made a mistake, and it was, in fact, Richard O'Brien, not Sir Richard Branson. You know, with the bald head, with the from Crystal Maze. Yeah. We've looked into this phenomenon and come to the conclusion that, in fact, everyone that was interviewed did not set their watches back for the British summertime. Which would explain the 3-hour loss in time. Is it okay if I go on a break now? Because the canteen's been open for 40 minutes and there'll be no orange juice left. Hmm? If aliens did come to Earth, I wouldn't tell them to come here to Norfolk, no.
No. Go to Butlins. It's wicked.
Yeah, go to Butlins, it's wicked.
It really is
It's
wicked.
really good.
It's amazing.